track
Massage.
fingers. Because track fingers is hard to play.
Yeah, there we go.
It's hard to just press it and let
That's
it just
why
be
I
pressed.
Notes.
I figure we should just let shit like this be recorded and let it go on before we start the music and shit. Or you can even edit this shit out and get it right to the point where you do where like after the intro goes and you say welcome in, whatever. You can even
I also
edit
got
it like that.
bloopers and shit like that too, like behind the scenes type shit.
So we can keep that.
Keep it, we keep this shit 100% real.
Yeah.
We gotta take a break and take a shit. I gotta take a shit, period.
No, we ain't taking no breaks. We just want to go right.
No, I'm just saying.
I got a piss. You have to go straight through.
Yeah.
I would say you want to go piss, man? Might as well go ahead.
No.
I would say, look, you can go ahead and go piss. You start the show, one me and him, bring it in.
Can I get a...
That works. Yeah,
charger
that fucking
for
works.
my
Yeah,
phone?
y'all can do it. Y'all know how to do it. You're right, Charger. You're right.
You gotta talk to Anthony.
What Anthony had to do?
Charger.
What? Charger what? I'm using the charger for my phone right now.
No, you don't have another one?
I have to go all the way upstairs.
Let me stop recording. Let's see. Cause she don't know how to start it. Huh?
T told her.
I would say you want to start it now?
That's up to y'all.
Yeah, let's start it now.
Is the camera going?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey.
Mm.
Hey. Down the post.
Money. Welcome in, y'all. Thanks for dropping down back in the post. This your boy King Surge.
It's your boy Black Caesar.
And my nigga Six the Surfer, you know what I'm saying? He on the can right now. He using fucking the can. That's the nigga should be coming back anytime.
Hope he washes his hands and spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it come the boy. Here he come. There you go. He in there. But we hope we reaching y'all on a good blessed Sunday, or if you see this Monday, whenever you see, we hope we gracing y'all with a good, nice, good nice feel, good nice intro. We hope y'all doing good this Sunday, man.
Yeah,
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good this Sunday.
Feeling good today?
Yes. Yes.
Why you feeling good? What you indulge?
Man, just been busy, getting a lot of things accomplished.
You brush your teeth? You brush your teeth today?
Of course.
Yeah, right.
Wash my ass. You know what I mean? Doing the good stuff.
For real, man.
Just, man, I gotta get on the grind. I gotta get on the grind, so just, like I said, moving stuff. Got some more ganja.
Blessing, huh?
Money saving up.
How about you, Serge?
For me, I would say, bro,
How was your week?
what's new lately in my life, I should say, I've been getting I've been getting more familiar with scripture, as far as the Bible. And,
Okay.
Now there's this dude on YouTube, Truth Unedited. That's the dude's page on YouTube, and he basically like visually describes the Bible and quotes the scripture directly by using like little characters that kids can understand, So shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, just trying to make time for everything, because when life be moving and you got a whole bunch of shit going on, and
you gotta stop and breathe.
Yeah, for real, especially when you're being pulled from this way to this way, that way, and it's like, man, you gotta find your center sometimes.
Yeah.
So, that's what's been going on with me.
That's what's up.
How about you, man?
I surf, man, so every day the same to me,
He waiting on his next wave to come in.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the next wave. And then I just prepare myself for everything, and I did have a good week though. Even though my daughter got sick again, but she's a kid.
Was she all good?
Yeah, she good. Baby's
school?
good. School.
Probably.
And you should know when we work on base,
kids.
how much those kids get sick.
Kids come in sick. Parents don't say nothing.
They don't say nothing
at all.
Yeah.
And then
My daughter I'm having to go through the same thing. I've been telling you.
Yeah. Well, I've been getting on that elderberry and shit like that. recently to try to counteract that shit.
I've been digging into them vitamins, the biotin, and
Yeah.
the little vitamin C, little orange gummies and stuff.
Yeah,
boost
yeah.
that, cause you know sometimes like here in Colorado we won't get that much sun until summer and shit. But,
Right.
You know.
Well, shit.
I'd definitely be on the vitamins though.
No, well, you
Vitamins, the
gotta take
oils,
care of
the-
yourself. You gotta be on that
Right.
wellness, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But shit, other than that, man, you was talking about that Kanye and Kim shit. So let's talk
Yeah,
about
man.
Kanye
And Kim.
Ye and Kim
Everybody's talking about Kanye and Kim, right?
and Skeet,
And
aka Pete.
Well,
Even if you don't want to talk about it, you talk about it. You know what I mean? 'Cause
well,
it's-
how about this? How about this? Has anybody in here ever dated or fucked with one of their like their friends' exes?
no.
But I wouldn't.
I have. I'm
wouldn't-
gonna say it. I
No.
have.
I wouldn't necessarily call Pete a friend of Kanye's.
I
But
thought they were
boys.
homies.
They were
No.
cool. Yeah, they were.
they were when.
No, they were boys.
They would go
When?
out like there's a
Because in Hollywood, you know, just because y'all go out to
Right,
dinner,
right.
because of
y'all
Kid
chill.
Cudi.
I
There's
mean,
there's not like hey, we're gonna hang out, but Kid Cudi's call up. Like I don't know.
all right. So back to what 60 said.
Right,
So you
right.
actually I've never done that.
I have. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If I can remember justifiably.
No, I have.
Damn.
And
Yikes.
yeah, it's kind of raw feeling because it can end a friendship, especially if they're really really deep involved in their relationship. But everybody lies, so you don't know what the truth is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
true,
saying?
true.
And what's going on. But I have done it before, but not on the level that they on. You know what I'm saying?
I've never done
And
it.
I just think it's just weird that
So no. Hold on. This
Yeah.
would justify it now.
okay.
Was this? How far was this post a relationship? See, now that matters.
See, it's different if
It
it's your
does.
best
Matters.
friend.
No, it wasn't a best friend.
It's
but
different. But
it's,
if it's like
it still was a mark made.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
you broke bread with this nigga. Have y'all like?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah. No, trust me, it was a fucked up situation. That's why the relationship didn't really work too.
was the pussy good at least?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
It is. And also, you gotta think. I also was young, dumb, and stupid, and full of cum. And
Them the best times.
And
To
it
make,
cha-
them the
yeah.
time, the best time to make them decisions.
It's the best time to make the mistakes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You older.
when mistakes are done, you go.
Word, bro.
So how I personally feel about the Kanye thing is that, of course, we're gonna drag Kanye. Of course we are. Nobody's gonna say nothing superficial or disparaging about Kim when this is her fourth marriage.
Yeah, I was talking about that.
She already has. I mean, they both have moved on, but Kanye's first marriage, her fourth marriage, people are dragging through the mud. And you know how I feel, man. I don't really. And me and you talked about this the other day, and you was like, "Well, the comedians are clowning them," and you was like, "Well, that's what they do. That's how they make their money."
Mm-hmm.
But when does it become more of like a threat, or when does it become kind of like we're just
You see
dogging
what
each other
like,
again?
D.L.
Hughley, yeah,
Hughley said.
that's the
Damn,
main
my
person.
bad.
Yeah, D.L. Hughley.
So it's. I mean, if he's like out there going crazy, Kanye West is hurt. You can already tell that because how he's dating. He's going different women. Period.
Right.
He's not trying to show it, and that's how a lot of men do it.
My boy said, "Come back to me. I'm gonna get a bitch that look like you.
you.
Every month you gone, bitch.
Yeah.
I got a
I gotta
bitch that
have
look like you. Yeah.
But she
sir,
do look like her.
no, but
She do.
well, if you,
But she ain't have no cosmetic shit done. She actually looked like that.
looks good,
Kim
yeah.
paid to look like that.
right,
Period.
she a
I don't care
cyborg.
what anybody says.
She a cyborg. She paid
If
for
her
her
butt
parts.
real, why her legs and booty connect like that?
Them shits look like a
I don't even
piece
know.
of old chicken connected to a
Like
old
corn dogs.
At,
Yeah.
the, at the end
Corn
of the day,
dog.
all that shit edited too. So it's
Right.
like, imagine what she really looked like.
Ugh. Remember the picture of her sister and the hand looked like a chicken's foot.
Nah, what Chloe looked like right now, though, she looked like she's stressing or something.
Yeah, because
Like she looks unhealthy.
she still
skin.
has. I think she still likes Tristan Thomas, and he out there.
Cause she
slinging his
hurt.
dick.
She hurt from that shit too, of course.
Big time.
But look, man, you don't think after so long of Kanye just being, let me get one of those.
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead, brother.
Let me get one of them.
Yeah.
But you don't think after
Yeah.
this motherfucker Kanye to be like, man, I'm tired of this dog and pony show. I'm tired of being in this circus and this Kardashian shit. I don't like this person. This person connected to the family. I don't like this because they, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah.
He's fed up.
I mean, not even now he's fed up because obviously he want her back. But it's like before now, he was obviously fed up. He was like, I'm sick of.
Because they're always around. They always around. I guarantee you. The
who
Kardashian sisters, the whole family.
Maybe not though. They got their own busy lives.
I would say they probably always in contact. Yeah.
Yeah, contact. I think they're.
Like,
I think when they're filming the show.
yeah, because they got
Yeah, they gotta film the show. But I just don't. This is me personally. Remember when Tyrese was on there talking about he ain't seen his kids in 2-3 years? Motherfuckers made memes about him.
Oh yeah, about it.
Literally made memes about a black man crying because he ain't seen his kids. When the whole world basically says black men are shitty fathers. And that's what I don't like about the whole Kim and Kanye situations, because everybody dragging Ye again. It's like when she was with old boy, they dragged the dude. Because guess why you don't drag Kim? You know why you don't drag Kim? Because you could lose your job.
Not even that. I feel like the reason why because they basically went back on letting him perform for the Grammys and shit.
Yeah.
They went back on that shit. And
Yep.
it's like, okay, but if Pete Davidson little fucking
Right, why is he not getting anything? 'Cause
I
aren't
ain't-
they,
I ain't- I ain't
aren't
even
they
finna go
technically still married?
no,
they're officially
but
divorced.
I'm just saying if Pete
They're officially
Davidson
divorced.
if Pete Davidson went on like a rant back at Kanye, said stuff just as bad as Kanye back to Kanye, but he was still allowed to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be like, what the fuck? Why?
Why?
Like
He
you know what I'm
did say
saying?
though, he said that picture's like I smashed, that picture.
Like
And
you know what I'm
said
saying? Like
Smash
take
the
away
wall.
the shit that Pete is from going to space. But imagine if he was like doing something with the Grammys, they would let him still go.
You damn right.
There's a lot of Caucasian
Damn right.
dudes out there, man. They done pulled
Pete Davidson, what
stunts.
is
They
Pete
done did
Davidson?
little certain shit and acted out, but they didn't mess up.
It ain't stopped
What
the
They
is
show.
didn't stop their
Pete
bag. You
Davidson's
know what I'm
race?
saying?
What?
What is Pete Davidson's race?
I really don't know what he is, to be honest with you.
He's some type of Caucasian. That's all I
Yeah,
can tell
that's
you.
all I know. Maybe Jewish.
No, I wouldn't say Jewish because look at his lips and shit. How thick his lips is. Like what his
Well,
lips.
you know,
how thick his lips
they
is.
claim Africa, so
It look like he needs to take a sleep. It look like he needs to go to sleep.
That's a whole nother conversation for another.
I just,
about,
you know,
about them being southern.
Right.
About a lot of them like, oh, I'm Southern African. Okay,
yeah,
all right,
nah.
okay.
No, but just because it's Kanye, that's why.
That's
That's
100%
Kanye.
because it's Kanye,
They like
bro.
to see him wild. They
It's
like to see him
100%
riled
Kanye.
up.
Yeah, they like to see him riled up, and they like to piss
I
I mean,
feel
him
for
off.
like
me,
I-
I'm a big Kanye West fan because I love his music. I've always loved his music.
But listen though, Zip between a fan and a supporter though.
But some shit I'm looking at him like.
I mean, either way, if you're a fan, you're a supporter.
Not necessarily.
If you stream his music, you're supporting his dream.
Yeah, but you may be one of them motherfuckers that be like, don't be critical. Remember I always say this, how athletes are human. And how people are human, but then when they have a fucking opinion and an agenda about shit, we're like, just stick to music, stick to...
Yeah, you tell them put them in their place and do this.
Yeah,
and shit,
you know what I'm saying? The whole shut up and dribble shit. So, you know, people are basically telling Kanye, just shut up and make music. Let your wife hoe around while we make fun of you. And that's what I'm saying.
But then you gotta remember his companies and what he's doing with a lot of other stuff. Like but they still don't want that man to like go out, shine. So they be like, nope, it's Kanye. You can't. Nope. Let's do
But
this.
Serge, do you think he did it to himself though?
I feel like every man make mistakes.
Right.
This is, and I wouldn't say, I can't speak for the man and say, you know, he probably made a mistake marrying Kim. You know, obviously he probably learned some shit, but like, man, you gotta learn. You gotta learn to fight your battles, man. Especially like when your platform's so high. But then again, though, on the side where he coming from, because a lot of people can disagree or argue with this, but how Kanye lived by faith, so he say, and so he acts upon certain things.
Right.
I feel him on that because when you act by faith, it's not gonna always be pleasing to the masses. They gonna paint a certain picture of you. They gonna make you feel like you the crazy one. They gonna paint it like, hey, he always just acting out.
Oh,
This
because
is
that's
just-
what they say. But a lot of times they say, oh, he's crazy. and it makes
Yeah.
people be like, okay.
Facts. And that can go for, and honestly,
A lot of
it
people
happens.
Say that out my mouth, yeah.
It happens to majority of us black folks, but that can
Mhm.
go for anybody. Though,
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, it can go for anybody, any color. But
Right.
the stigma of that black angry man now,
Yeah.
because
Yep.
we're in
Yep.
America,
Yep.
it goes into that.
Yep. Yep.
It sells
Yep.
the news,
Yep.
and media.
And that's what it is.
It's
Black angry man. He can't be a black hurt man. He can't be sad. You know, he got to be hurt. He got to be angry. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what the messed up part is, because in the hip hop community, like not just to regular people, but in the hip hop community, you can't be just too hurt. You got to be a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then also too, in the other sense, like how you said, in the media, they don't want you to be hurt either. So it's like you can't appear hurt, and you can't appear like nothing like that. You can't show real actual human emotion. But if you acting out in antics and doing, shit that's really finna cause attention and draw attention to you, then it's like, oh, he's angry, or he's just on another rant, or he needs help, he needs counseling. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what D.L. Hughley's talk about. It's like you didn't get your meds. Like, come on, brother. Like, you a brother, and like.
But Kanye has does take this, that.
Big fucking deal. He takes.
I don't, but
But
if he doesn't take him, that's not our. Like,
I'm gonna say this: take all the
concern of
jokes
it.
out, right? Take all the jokes
All
out.
all of us fall short and do shit, and
Right.
have done shit
Yeah.
like to where like you might need to be.
Very medicated.
Yeah, you might need to be medicated.
That's it. So
That's it. So it's like, but that's my whole rub right now. Is like, I just don't like it, man. I mean, like I said, great. Kanye has said some off the wall shit, for sure.
Yeah.
He's done some off the wall stuff.
Yep.
He's threatening Pete Davidson or whatever, sure. He's saying stuff to Kim Kardashian. But you know how many people out there have drama with their baby mama right now? Go through the same
tomorrow.
shit. And tomorrow.
The day
And
before
what
that,
happened
they
the
had
next
it.
day.
It's
But we're gonna drag Kanye. Oh, and we always like me and Serge talked about the other day. Oh, so get this main thing. How good of a father is he? That should be the main thing. The man is literally talking about not seeing his children, and we talking about he needs pills and he's crazy.
Of course, he's gonna be mad at the dude with his girl, but come on, man.
Look, all I'm saying is, that's what you sign up for when you go get women out there in that pond like that.
Right.
When you
Especially
fishing,
that.
when
No,
you
that's
fishing
a-
in that A-list Hollywood pond of women,
Yeah, 3
That's what
divorces.
happens.
Yeah, you got a woman with 3 divorces.
that's what happens.
You don't want that.
That's what the hell is finna happen to you.
Yeah, that's true though. You damn right. And you put yourself out there, so now you should know better than that. And maybe, you know what, maybe the pressure killed Kanye too. Maybe he didn't want to be in the limelight like that as much as he
I
Yeah,
feel
'cause
like
you never know, man. That shit could be scary.
I feel like just like him and everybody, like a few, I wouldn't say everybody else, certain other people,
He's a Gemini too.
they want the freedom to be able to do what they want. Like a lot of them are trying to break these barriers and these restraints that these organizations, these
They label you
chairmen, these
Yeah.
rich
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
white tycoons and shit. The hold they have on people, like, okay, I'm a verbatim kind of go off of what I heard Steve Harvey talk about, right? Okay, so when you go to Hollywood, right, it's like a system. So when you go out there, you need a manager, and then you need let's just say, all right, first start off, you need a manager. The manager, he getting 5%.
Yep.
Okay. Now, then after you get the manager, you try to get to the people that actually sign the deal with, right?
Yep.
So now once you sign the deal with them, they're gonna have a lawyer guy come in, right?
You take
Now
this.
that lawyer guy, he gets 5% of the duration of your deal, right? Because he helped seal it, right?
Yep.
Now, after you already in it, some more time that went on.
Right.
Now, let's just say you need to redo it or something like that,
Yeah,
or
you
something,
restructure your contract.
or you need to sign off for something to be done right on your contract. But you so involved in money, but you need this such and such to be signed off, right? So now, no, let me skip that. When you were part of the management registry, whoever wants you, they see you under the registry, they see you. They contact the people. For the people picking up the phone, that's another 5% that they
More
get into
money.
you.
More money.
So basically, overall, just out of pocket, a person that's starting out in Hollywood, starting out in business, if they done got sucked into that system, that machine, already 15% of their money gone.
No.
It's to somebody else.
It would have.
But there's a different way to do it.
Right.
So you can keep most of that shit.
Well, and that's just learning the game through experience too.
Yeah, because a lot of people have learned from that experience.
Well,
That's
that's what
not
happens when you.
contracts
That's what
and
happens
all
when
that
you
kind of
take your
shit.
shot at your dream like that and you go 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who
Sign a contract, didn't even look one thing.
they
about
look at it and then listen, and then when the shit hit the fan, they quit. They're like, I can't do
The
this.
PLC.
Well,
Okay. So, all right, let's say you get a contract, bro. Like, all right, like how these NFL players been getting, like Devontae Adams going to the Raiders and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you get a contract like that. You gonna read the whole thing, or you gonna have like
No.
a appointed person read it.
Because you know what I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have my lawyer read it, and he's just gonna summarize it.
So you wouldn't read it yourself at all.
Would you?
Yeah. Only reason being because
I think.
only reason being because I've been taught this growing up. Well, not growing up, but in the past 10 years I've been taught this. Get a lawyer, but then also too, if you can't afford it, get another person to look behind that lawyer.
Yeah, the arbitrator.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Because you never know, you know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
Sometimes these people will be like, oh, they're looking out for your best interest. But at the end of the day, they're looking out for their best interest, especially if you're a good talent. They're trying to latch on and stay on as long as possible.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
some of
true.
them dudes got them deals that are crazy. Like Iverson's Reebok deal.
Yeah.
He still makes money off it.
I mean,
But
there's.
you know, is it? Damn,
Who you talking
King Griffey Jr.
about? Yeah.
still got paid for last year. Last
For his
season?
shoes.
For the shoes that
For
drop.
his contract or some shit.
Because
Yeah.
my name is on the sneakers.
That's crazy. Like he don't even play. When was the last time he played baseball?
It doesn't matter. My name's
It's not even
I'm saying the
it's not
contract
even his
he got.
name all the time. It's his likeness that's
Yep.
on the shoe
Yep.
that drops.
But I'm saying
24.
the contract.
Yeah, that's in the contract.
That's probably in his
yeah.
contract.
But I'm
Derrick
pretty
Rose's
sure.
contract,
He probably signed that
like,
Jordan contract. But every likeness I get paid.
I'm pretty sure.
You know what? And it might even be if you're gonna model the shoe after the last team I was on, them 3 colors, I might get paid off that too.
Because remember, some of these contracts are guaranteed. Like imagine if you're guaranteed $90 million, and he was like, "Here's this $90 million." Like,
It's like the Deshaun Watson guaranteed 220. He getting all pieces.
What's y'all craziest trade of the fucking offseason right now?
Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
And you know what's funny? Karma is so good
No,
if you believe in
Did you hear
karma.
what they
Well, my
said
bad.
about?
I'm aware.
They say about Baker Mayfield.
He crying.
He got more commercials than
Just
touchdowns.
10 touchdowns. What a garbage sack.
And I was saying this before.
And
He
you
all
were-
on Hulu, all over
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
They blew this man up.
Hey, Deshaun went and got the bag.
I don't care. The still craziest move. Tom Brady came back out of retirement.
And that's another crazy move too. Tom Brady came back out of retirement.
Hey,
Von Miller went to the Bills.
no's looking good right now. The Chargers. LA's looking
Yeah.
good.
Even the
Because look,
Raiders
they got
looking
the
alright.
offense to
The
be able to put
Raiders?
the points up on the board. They just didn't
Yeah.
have the defense to
You don't
back
have
it
the
up.
defense to back it up.
Now they got J.C. Jackson,
Yep,
Khalil Mack,
yep,
Bosa,
yep.
fucking what's the other dude? Derwin James, I think his name is. Derwin James at safety.
Yep.
Yeah.
They better be nice.
There's a lot
boy.
of pickups, man.
And my team ain't got shit.
Cowboys picked up.
Nah,
some
y'all
people.
feeling y'all did get somebody that young.
No.
No, we were going to get old boy that got stuck with the trade. The
Cowboys
the
picked up
shit.
some good ones. We gotta
Man, the
receive,
Cowboys, they shit in the bed. Y'all ain't
Yep,
finna
y'all
do
shit
shit.
in there. Y'all ain't finna be
we got
shit
some
again.
receivers. We got rid
Yeah.
of fucking.
Man, look,
No.
Amari
Good
Cooper. That's the I feel like that's the only reason why Cleveland got Amari Cooper because they
Yep.
like, you know what, we're gonna get Deshaun Watson to throw that bitch.
Well,
to you.
yeah, because
But he got
Baker
hurt
Mayfield is
too,
not going to
so-
throw it to you. Yeah,
He got
but
hurt.
he's
So
reliable.
that's why.
That's one thing in sports.
I wouldn't say he's that
Reliability.
reliable.
Shit, he is reliable.
Not.
That's the reason why the Cowboys got rid of him. They made CD Lamb #1 receiver.
I think it was his mouth that got him out of Dallas.
Nah.
I
He's
think it
got
was.
catch.
I think he was
That'll
getting
do it
enough
to you, though.
touches.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Odell Beckham. They can say it.
But Jerry Jones is a piece of shit. I like Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones is what?
He sucks. Period. He needs to go. He should just step down and let somebody else do
You know
it.
what? You got to give Jerry Jones his roses because
Give him his roses and let him go. Like it's okay. You done?
He
You
turned that
done well.
franchise into the
Safe.
biggest sports franchise in the world, though, bro.
It's safe to say.
Oh, I definitely
It's
know
safe
that.
to say. I might be wrong for saying this. Fuck it. Jerry Jones is modern day
Say it.
slave driver. He took advantage.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, he got
Look,
the best
look,
cotton
look.
out
A
there,
lot
though.
of people might say, "Oh, you know, Jerry's did this, and Jerry, you know, he done looked out for me." Yeah, but there was always a way that you benefited him.
100%.
Always,
Yeah. Yeah.
always.
Always. That's why.
But
Yeah.
think about it, if an NFL team or whatever team is willing to give you $200 million to play,
Yeah.
how much you think they get?
How much did they get making off of you? Well, if I own the team, I make money off of ticket sales. If I make money off of concessions,
But you're getting billions. You're making billions. NFL teams.
in
are,
time, yeah.
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 Like, well,
In
certain
time.
teams are.
A lot
Cowboys,
of a lot of NFL teams probably break even every year just off of budgeting.
But
But still, like that's what I'm saying.
They
Jerry
make-
Jones owns every single thing of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Shirts, jerseys. That's him.
Wait,
everything
hold on.
inside the
I
Cowboys
forgot to
stadium, you
mention this
can't.
too, as far as trades and shit. You know, the Rams just got rid of Robert Woods. I just had to remember that.
Yeah,
shit.
no, I got
They
like
traded him to the Titans. Now you only got Cooper Kupp and Odell. Really, just throw two. Well, you
Nah,
got
they're gonna
Tyler
pick somebody
Higbee
else
still
up. With the
tight.
draft, they're gonna pick somebody else up.
nah. The
I mean,
Super Bowl teams.
no, they ain't gonna
usually
really
get
get
somebody
nobody
next
really
year.
good in the draft because they so
Nah.
far down.
Yeah, because they're so far down. They're like 20. They're probably
Oh.
32nd
Juju Smith going to the Chiefs.
going to the Chiefs, and they got another defensive pickup too.
That's
Defensive tackle.
that's right there.
It's
in
cheating.
itself
They
is
cheat.
crazy.
I told the lady at work. It cheats.
So what about the Broncos?
They're in the hardest
Look,
division in the NFL.
Look, they
Wilson.
need help. They needed
Yep.
Randall Gregory. They needed
Yep.
Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They
The AFC West is the hardest division in the NFL right now, by far.
Russell Wilson, think he got it? He gonna do it? If they don't do it this year, you know that's a bad look too. Right?
No,
Why is it a bad look on him, though?
because it's rebuilding time. So
Yeah,
it's
why
like
is it a bad
you
look
got to
on him?
give him time to get used to
Exactly.
it, or if you gonna let
I
him run
know
how
that.
he want to run it.
But the Broncos,
That's
fans,
what I
the Broncos
exactly.
fans understand that.
No,
You
they're
know
not.
that.
No, they're not. But listen, would you understand that if you was a Dallas Cowboy fan?
I'm
and
a
y'all
Cowboys
brought in-
fan,
and y'all brought
and
somebody in, and you was expected
Every
to work
year
every
you
year.
hear it. The Cowboys are gonna go to the Super Bowl every year.
It's your
No.
fans. It's because y'all fans. Your fans do that
Take
to
it
y'all.
day by day, game by game,
You can't.
and just
Y'all can't.
and then boom, something happens and you fuck up.
Y'all don't have. Y'all not that type of fan base. G.
I got a picture real quick. Straight up, I'll be right dick.
Yeah. You ain't that type of fan base, player. Y'all don't do that.
No, we don't.
Nah, y'all fan base is every year for the in June y'all saying y'all gonna win the Super Bowl.
Everybody asks me how's the Cowboys gonna do. I said, let's just hope we get to the playoffs. Let's get to the
But you know what? This truthfully, man, y'all got the hardest team in the NFC though.
because everyone hates the Cowboys. So yeah, think about it.
It's because of the fans. It's because of the fans.
No, I'm a Cowboys fan and you Eagles fan. Come on, man. He's
Yeah,
an
but
Eagles
y'all,
fan.
but y'all are the worst fan base out there. And Steelers.
Y'all be fist fighting. Every time it comes to Cowboys and Eagles games, it's a fist fight.
Cause y'all be talking shit.
If I went to a Cowboys game and Eagles game, I would go to one in the Cowboys team. I wouldn't go to Philly. Period.
Oh, you better not.
Period.
When I went to the Eagles Seahawks game, I was surprised on how many Seahawks people were out there supporting that shit. For real.
Yeah, but it's not much hate. It's not hate like the Cowboys. It's like
There's a lot of
All
Seahawks
American.
fans in Northern Virginia because the twins from UVA went to the Seahawks.
See?
oh yeah, the Seahawks has.
Yeah.
No, there was people like we see people talk. Yeah, man, we flew from Eureka, and we flew from some smoke, Podunk town in Washington.
Because everybody want to see them their team play.
Yeah.
Some people are dedicated like that to watch and go every game.
Hey, if I had the money for real, I would go to the Dallas Eagles game down in Dallas. I would go fuck with that.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about that. I'll go there. I'll go there in that green, baby. I'm confident.
I go in that blue and white.
Why we going blue and white?
Ain't no telling
Look at the jerseys. Look at the
what we
jerseys.
gonna do.
You should take the blue and white jerseys. You know what you should do with those? You should do with those. You should set those on fire.
What the who?
Set your shit.
The Dallas Cowboys.
And then I wipe my ass then set them on fire.
Look, man,
Wow.
this is what y'all
It's
mean.
respectful.
You're gonna hate on the Deion Sanders? What?
Yeah, wipe my booty with Deion Sanders jersey.
No, you can't do that. No,
You wish
can't
you
do
had
that.
primetime money.
No.
You do that, man.
Because he
You know
knows
what
silver
I'm saying?
and
One of the
blue.
greats.
He the silver
One of
and
my
blue.
favorite.
The first nigga to be deemed
Primetime.
Hollywood. No, you can't do that, bro.
Prime time.
Must be the money. What you know about that? Must be the money.
Hey,
can't
yo,
do that,
didn't
bro.
Prime Time have a rap video? I swear
Let's
to
hear
God,
it.
he had it.
Hear
Didn't
it?
he?
It's called Must Be the Money.
Must be
Yeah.
the money.
Show
Everybody
me.
was
He
dancing
did.
off
I
beat.
remember that shit.
I
Because he had the
remember
Jerry curl around that time.
Yeah.
He had a Jerry curl, and he had like the little curl at the top. Sergio,
The little
did you have
Superman-
a
the
Jerry
little
curl?
I
Superman-
just saw the highlight of him.
100%. Did you have an S curl?
Never.
Liar.
No, I swear to
God.
I ain't got to ask him.
I done had 9.5s, I done had dreads, I done had braids, I done had plaits, and then now nigga, you know, I had waves obviously, but
You
then
never had
I
an S
bought.
curl.
Never.
No.
You never put an S curl kit in your hair.
Mm-mm.
I had an S
Oh.
curl.
I told my mom I did not want that shit.
I had
It's
a
not the
Gumby.
West Coast. It's
The
hot.
Gumby shits. The
Oh
Shawn Kemp
shit, no, I ain't had that.
I had a tail.
Nigga had the gum. You had the rat tail?
Yeah.
Oh.
Weed.
Dog, I colored my hair like Rodman.
You
I
thought
had
you was a lost boy.
cornrows. I had
Fucking,
cornrows.
Pan and shit from Robert. What you
Now I was cutting it. But because this shit was in the 90s.
You like a black ass Project Karate Kid with that
Yeah,
rat.
And you know what's funny? I bet you Rob probably
90s.
thought he knew kung fu too. You look like a
It's
nigga
a little beginner class.
I have
Beginner
YouTube
class.
videos.
Man.
Yeah, there's videos of Rod with an S curl.
Shit.
Ooh, so you had the S curl with the 3 lines and a rat tail?
No, they had a rat tail like that.
You were
So-
disgusting.
No.
Man,
That's
nigga, what
girl was-
team
that's girl was old.
y'all Eagles need? Because y'all niggas need some help. Y'all niggas
You know what we,
That's
you know what we
a lot.
need? We
as
need.
far as free agency, because I know you probably have been checking the
No,
college,
we just
motherfuckers.
re-signed Fletcher Cox to a 1-year deal. Yeah,
Y'all saved you. Y'all gonna need him.
gonna need him. We still got Slade Jr. I think we personally need. I think our defense is there. I think we need a
What about quarterback? Is he any better?
no.
That's good.
No. I
It's
think
the
that
time, right?
because you know why? Because Sergio, why? Because the quarterback the Eagles got is about to be the face of the NFL. Period.
Yes, the type.
This
The
year?
type.
The
100%.
type, especially this year.
No, seriously. The prototypical square jaw, 6'5" white quarterback with a strong arm stays in the pocket and just gets licked is done. Tom Brady is the last one. Hate to say it.
That's actually very true.
It's
Every
true.
quarterback now runs out the pocket.
Mhm.
Everyone I see, even from the Bills, Aaron Rodgers.
Listen,
that still does it?
listen. The only reason why Tom Brady can sit in the pocket is because he's the GOAT and he knows where you're going to be at before you know where you're going to be at. You looking for a champ?
I got it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he does.
He knows where you're going to be at before you know where you're going to be at, and the ball's delivered perfectly. Period.
And his defense, they get paid a lot.
That's why that man.
Tom Brady probably beat
But
him.
it's gonna be between the Eagles and the damn Commanders in y'all division.
No, it's not. Commanders
It's gonna
got
be them
nobody.
beating y'all.
I think
The
so, too.
Cowboys and the Giants. What y'all got to give?
What you got? Dax
We still
Prescott got
got the same
PTSD,
team.
man.
No, y'all do
And we're
not.
still picking up people. That's
No,
what we do.
no.
You lost two. You lost two crucial.
Randy Gregory,
Look, first of all,
They did get
I'm
Randy
gonna say this right here.
what did he do last?
Amari Cooper caught most of y'all clutch balls last year.
That's what I was saying.
Why the
Champ.
fuck would you get rid of this man?
Because of
Why
his
would
mouth.
you do
His
that?
mouth.
Your safety net. Why would you do that?
Because you have others that can step up and play better like that. Period.
Yeah, but like I said,
Okay.
And then he got hurt.
consistency. It's
Okay.
consistency.
When he got
Gallup,
hurt.
he got the bag. Gallup, he went and got the
Mhm,
bag.
mhm.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
he
let me
did.
look that up. Matter of fact,
He got the
this up
bag.
right now.
Who did he go to?
No, Gallup stayed with the Cowboys.
stayed.
He got an extension.
He got
he
an extension.
Oh, I'm gonna find that shit right motherfucking news.
Yeah, because
Last year was y'all year, and y'all
Check this
booed
out.
it. Now y'all
All
y'all
5 years.
trash.
Check this
Prescott
out.
just be acting
5
scary.
years for 62.5 million.
Prescott be
They
acting
re-signed
scary to
Gallup.
me.
Every side Gallup.
Okay.
Now, do you think he worth over 60 million
And they
dollars?
just picked up three other players.
It don't. That don't.
He dodged
That
the
ain't
question.
in
Who's the other
his
receiver they
contract.
picked
That's
up?
not in
He
his
dodged the
contract.
question.
Fuck that.
Is he
Is
worth
Gallup worth 60 million?
Over 60 million. Fuck whoever added on to the
Yeah,
team.
who cares what
It's
added to
easy.
the team? I don't care if Dollar Parton
Yeah.
added to the team.
Yeah.
it?
Hell no.
No,
Watch.
he is not.
I give him a
Watch.
smooth 40.
I give him a
No,
smooth
watch.
40.
Smooth 40 mil.
I give him
in
20.
my opinion.
I give him
But-
40 with a
but
guaranteed 20.
in his personal interest, like if that was me, hell yeah, I want that extra 20 out of it.
Oh yeah, you know, you got that.
But
It'd be
But
like 20.
Prescott just to me he acts scary sometimes.
That's not an extra $20. That's an extra
what
$20
other,
million.
what other quarterback would we suffice for y'all?
Nobody.
Exactly. So you gotta
How
stick
you
with what
gonna
you got.
expect a Cowboys quarterback not to act scary when the D line let Romo, Dak, and how many before that get hurt? You can't want a quarterback to sit there and get sacked.
Y'all had a good
Romo needs to
run.
come
Y'all
out.
had a good
Romo needs to
run
be a coach.
offensive
There
line.
was.
Romo needs to be a coach.
There was.
Y'all had a good run offensive line.
Y'all had a good run offensive line.
But as far
But Elliott
as
right now Elliott got hurt.
But you know what it could be though too, man.
It could be
It could be
healthy this year.
it could be the offensive coordinator. The plays that you guys are running take too long to
also
develop.
too,
No,
Elliott,
as soon
Elliott
as
is
DeMarcus
just-
Ware left, the Cowboys defense has not been able to get it together.
Elliott is just
Okay.
Elliott is just a product of what the Cowboys didn't foresee in the future.
There you go.
They didn't foresee the game change into
Yeah,
what it is
probably.
now. Now you need a running back that can run outside the fucking pocket in the flats, catch the ball, run a fucking wheel route, catch the ball, possibly not possibly, and
Have to.
block
And
too.
Zeke-
And
and
block
Zeke
too.
is the
Block
beast.
too.
Have to
He's
block.
You know what I'm
a
saying?
beast.
Zeke is
Zeke is
He's
iffy.
ball
he
go.
can't. To
He's
me, he
iffy.
can't do all those consistently. He can't
No.
do all those factors consistently.
That's why we got the backup for that.
Who's your backup? Clayton?
No, not Clayton. Powell? No.
You just said his
Pollard.
name. Pollard.
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 There we go.
Oh, Pollard's nice.
But Pollard's not an all down back.
No.
Because now if we
He
can
had-
stuff
he
the
had better
run,
games. He had
if we
better
can stuff the
games.
run on Zeke and shit,
Yeah.
he can't do shit.
Yeah.
And now
You got to depend on that.
now you gotta depend on Pollard.
It ain't gonna work, baby.
He
Yeah,
can
you
play.
know that.
He'll play good.
No, Deshaun Watson to me got the biggest. That's the
That's a
biggest
crazy deal.
highlight.
But for the Cleveland Browns,
It does. No, that's
Cleveland wins their division.
Cleveland wins in the
Hands
division.
down.
Hands down. That is the
They
best
beat
free
the
agency
Ravens.
move. Yep.
They beat the fucking
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right here, they're gonna beat the Ravens at least one of the times
Yeah.
they face them.
Twice. I give him
He
twice.
say twice.
I give
because
him
who the
twice.
Ravens really pick up
No,
anybody
because
this
listen,
game.
because Cleveland they got a tight end. My phone's up there. They got a new tight end. They, like I said, you got a consistent receiver because since they got rid of fucking Beckham because old boy was not throwing to him, he just wasn't. And now you got Deshaun who's gonna at least get you 50, 60 yards out the pocket running, and he easy can throw for 300, 400 yards. They finna win that division. Period.
You really think so?
I think so. I don't know. He has been rusty. What you looking up? Yeah, you can't find no stats over there.
Hold on,
I think the Broncos are going to surprise people this year.
Nah, no. Most definitely they
I think the
go.
Broncos will too.
I just don't see them. I don't see them further in the playoffs. This coming up year. Like I said, this is rebuilding, so obviously that's
I
going to
give them
happen.
500.
But
The
they
money
will
they
be over 500.
invested to snake old boy from the Cowboys, the
Um,
money they
I give
invested.
him 500.
Randall Gregory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I give them
$100
500.
million.
I give them, but I give them. I said they 500 too. This year and next
Man,
year.
with my Bucks, man, look, we got
They're
the safety
building.
from the Giants. I think his name is
I saw that.
I forgot his name. Something Ryan. We got him from the Giants. We resigned another lineman. We
Yeah.
got back Brady, obviously.
Yeah.
We got Cameron
Yo, in the South.
Brake. We got Cameron Brake back. OJ Howard, he done left. He went to the Bills.
Yep.
Whitehead, the safety that we had, number 33, he went to the Jets. He got signed to the Jets.
Yeah, that's
But
what
it don't matter. We got a more. Hopefully, this new safety we got is more consistent. As far as other players, Brady trying to get Julio to come down to the Bay.
Julio needs to leave Tennessee.
Julio guaranteed third down and end zone threat on top of Mike Evans. Let's go. We in
Hey,
it.
the Bucks get Julio, and they get Julio.
you a Tampa fan?
Yeah, you from Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd have played at Raymond James Stadium myself and touched the grass
Yeah, no. He Tampa.
with my own
He
cleats.
Tampa born bred. But yo, if they get Julio Jones,
It's
Julio.
It's
they
Julio.
definitely win in the South because what the Saints got,
The Saints, they might be.
Oh,
They
they
get
get
Jameis
Winston.
back.
they re-signed Jameson.
Michael Thomas is supposed to be healthy this coming up. year.
okay.
Yeah, Michael Thomas.
He's
Michael
always
Thomas is a fucking beast.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
can't say that over
no,
and
he's
over.
cool. Didn't he lead the league in catches one year?
Yes, and receptions.
And receptions.
Yes.
But I still don't see them do nothing. And the Falcons should just go ahead and sell their team. To
Oh, and we got one of their receivers too, Russell Gage. We signed.
yeah,
we got
oh,
the,
Gage. You
um,
did get Gage. Yeah.
We got one of the cornerbacks.
No, that's what he's saying.
No, Cowboys.
Yeah. The Atlanta Falcons should just sell their team
They,
Nah.
I like the colors.
Look, this what I heard.
because you like red and black.
This what I heard. I heard if Atlanta would have got Deshaun Watson, Leonard Fournette, fucking AJ Green,
Matt Ryan to the.
AJ Green, and I think one other player, they would have went to the Falcons.
What about Matt Ryan? Where would he go?
Who?
Matt Ryan.
Man, Matt Ryan, he need to hang that shit up.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
He like Ed just said.
Yeah.
This man is like he
Yeah.
brittle. He like glass back
Yeah.
there, bro. Not even plexiglass, like real actual
That
brittle ass
position, hey,
glass.
I'm sorry, the quarterback.
When he does bad, he does bad.
Like for real, like all you gotta do is put pressure on him, man, literally, and wait for the ball, wherever's gonna land.
There it is. You know why he do good? Because the NFL is built around the prototypical quarterback. He gonna get some yardage, some games. But guess what? The defense is so fucking fast, bro.
Don't get me wrong, he could throw the ball,
No,
but like it's just he's not.
He's not movable
The
enough.
game's moving faster and faster every
Yeah,
year.
blindside.
he's-
Matt Ryan cannot see the blind side.
Actually, there's no even such thing as a blind side
Right,
no more.
right, you're
Because
right,
honestly, you got deep like Aaron Donald can come up the middle,
Yeah, yeah.
move your freaking center and
Yeah.
guard out the way and get to you. You
Yeah.
got, you know what I'm saying, the other weak side fucking defensive end. He coming. There's really that, and if you notice the trend, like she was mentioning, Randall Gregory going to the Broncos. A lot of teams now they're trying to make sure they got two solid pass rushers on each side.
Side.
There is no prototypical one great
Right,
pass
right,
rusher like
right.
years of DeMarcus Ware and Terrell Suggs and
Yeah.
shit like that. Like how
Right.
every team had that one
There's like
guaranteed
two.
great
Yeah.
pass rusher. No, you got 2, 3, maybe damn near 4.
That's why
Yeah,
the
that's
Eagles,
really
Eagles always got a
defense.
good defensive line. Our defense stay tight like that.
Y'all DBs is always such.
It's just so slow.
And y'all offense. I'm sorry to compare. It's
Yeah.
damn near college. I'm sorry.
They need to cut the
It
damn cheese
damn near
steaks.
college.
Yeah, y'all
It's a-
offense
it's
is
a
damn near
cheesesteaks.
college. man.
Yo, the Philadelphia Eagles offense is elementary at best. 6th graders out there playing fucking, what do you call that game? Smear the person.
See?
Yeah. The game that we used to play.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Anyway.
Oh, you finally opened the video.
I'll open them up.
The Eagles, man, they need some work. They need a lot of work.
Yeah, but you know what though, man? We'll still win games though. Nigga, we made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I did.
No, we did.
No, they lost that first game. They lost that
We
first
lost to
game.
them.
Yeah.
Whoop they motherfucking ass, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Whatever.
But man,
Yeah, but
we gonna bet to the Bucks. We definitely we trying to make a repeat for the Super Bowl next year.
do you think the Bills have the best team in that division?
The Bills?
When they added
Oh,
Taylor?
Von Miller. Now, why would you think he would do some shit like
Maybe it's not the. He just want to play different. Like some
I don't
games.
think he gets enough defensive shine like that he wants.
that? Heck is that?
No.
That's his.
Oh, your telephone?
Oh, that's hers. That's hers.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah.
No, I maybe it's I want to be the star.
Back.
I would say
Candy.
it's like the NFL dudes. They starting to do what the NBA players do.
Yeah, they want to be
Chase
that
the
nigga.
ring.
They want to not they want to be the nigga. They want to get that bag,
Uh-huh.
and now another opportunity where I can get another bag. I'm gonna go here. They're not finna necessarily be grounded
Cause you sound like one
in
year.
this one team and getting these people and these owners all this stuff, and you giving them your all, and they keep doing other decisions outside of your control that you really can't control. But now in this narrative,
Right.
you can control it. You can win the Super Bowl and you can only be on a one contract, like 1 year contract, go to the fucking playoffs, go to the Super Bowl, get you a bag. Now, like, all right, now I want to go
Yeah.
to another team and do it.
Right.
You can do that now. Not you can't, like, you
How long
could
has
have
he
been done it, but
How long
people
has he
doing
been in the league?
it. Vaughn?
Yeah,
It's been a while.
like 8-9 years, right?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
he
you
was
know
with
what?
the
If I was a
team for-
9-8 year player, I'm chasing the bag, 100%. And if I already got 2 Super Bowls, right, and I just won a Super Bowl,
If I'm getting beat up for that long,
Yeah, I'm
throughout
sorry.
the
So
year,
then,
Yeah, no.
you gotta get ready to.
Yeah, I'm chasing
get
the
I'm
ready
getting
out.
beat up for that long.
Yeah.
I'm getting away from my family.
yeah, I'm chasing that bag.
Yeah, you gotta pay me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm chasing that
Yeah,
bag.
so when
Yeah,
it's
out there.
over,
Yeah,
even if I can't even walk around that much,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have everything.
right. That's a smart move. You know what? Because we used to shit on people for doing that, but in the NBA, it's kind of weird because
They do that now.
they do that now. But you got to think about it. In the NFL, it's smart to do that in your, because me and Sergio had this talk. It is funny. I said, should you put a play cap on positions in the NFL to stop CTE injuries, shit like that? Make sure they keep their money.
What I mean, like a
Yeah, it's like a cap. You know what I'm saying?
like okay, so you play quarterback, you make this much?
No, you play quarterback at 42, you have to retire.
Or at least at like 37, 38.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh, because like a running back is only built to play for a certain period of time.
exactly. So we're
Who's
saying
that?
would that hinder? Or
Adrian
would that hinder or would that help players?
would that hinder or help players? Because why? Listen, let me explain it first. So then I'm gonna get your opinion. Okay, so me and Serge upstairs having a talk. I said, what if? Because I heard about VSP. I'm not gonna front. I said, what if?
Yeah.
Espen.
What if players had caps?
Okay.
To where so I say take it from the longest playing person at that position. So you say Tom Brady's that quarterback. He's 40.
Tom Brady is 44.
44. He's a year older than me, so he's 44. So you say the cap is 40, right? Let's just say, and then you go down each position and you have caps.
No, wait.
Was it like? Did I say that?
No, I don't think he's 44. I think he's either your age or you're younger than me.
Yeah, 43, 42. Okay, so say there's a cap for each position, right?
But
I
it's
think
40.
I think me and Serge said there's a offensive linemen don't have a cap. That's the only position that's allowed to play until they retire. I say why it might be a kind of okay thing is because then you would have more college talent.
This how you
coming
can.
into the league.
This how you'll be able to tell which positions are like.
It's like a strong safety.
This how you can tell which
Strong
positions
safety.
people last longer in. You look at the drafts every year, who people go after.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The different shits like that. They usually, most of them are like fucking, like key position players like receiver, running back, quarterback and shit. But like when it comes to like these deals, like how long dudes stay in, like when you hear a dude just came into the league and it's like, damn man, he ended up being a bust. You don't really hear that about linemen too much. Because linemen, it's usually a solid thing, you know what I'm saying? It's usually a solid thing, like, you know what I'm saying? They guarantee that if there's a decent lineman dude, he gonna be in there for like at least 3-4 years. These receivers, these quarterbacks, running backs, not so much because like man,
they hype them and they get
get
there.
touched. They got to do extra moving. You know what I'm saying? It
But you gotta
requires
do
different type of
the
set of
longevity.
skills.
Kickers too. Kickers have longevity.
No, that's what me and was saying. The positions where it's the least amount of contact, even though linemen make contact every single play, but for some reason, you got 40-year-old linemen, you got 39-year-old linemen, you got 44-year-old linemen. I think the dude off of the Rams that won the Super Bowl, I think he's 40-something. We're talking
the offensive tackle.
Yeah, we're talking about key positions like a receiver, running back. I think we said, was it linebacker too? I think we was just fucking around with.
What's the
How you
Ryan-
feel about that?
Ryan Fitzgerald? What's his name?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Ryan.
Oh, and you tripping? The Ravens did get somebody. They got the Devondre Campbell from the Packers. Speaking of that, why the hell would y'all get rid of Devontae Adams?
Cap space? You know why?
I know why. I just don't want to go there because I know people are like, oh, don't blame him on white man. Nah. Aaron Rodgers was like, look,
Yep.
y'all secure my bag at all costs. I fuck with Tay.
Mm-hmm.
Tay done won me some bag. He done, you know what I'm saying? But y'all want me to play? I want this money.
I want that.
Aaron
Bag.
Rodgers
Now
is
it's
good
like,
enough to
damn,
pick up
Tay,
any
we can't really give you the money that you owe because it's like,
Wait, hold on. Rodgers said some crazy shit.
Aaron Rodgers is good enough to pick up any wide receiver maker.
hell no.
No, he's not.
Hell no.
Not anymore.
Hell no.
He got one more year left.
Aaron Rodgers, look, you can tell from the previous,
year.
you could tell from the previous shit, like little tantrums he was throwing before Randall Cobb and all them came back. He throw it to people that he know and he like and he fuck with. Putting new people in front of him all the time, that ain't finna jive with him, bro.
He'd be a 500 T. Just like I was talking to Serge about. It's funny that I think almost every prototypical quarterback, besides my nigga Brady,
See?
they have one
In the pocket.
receiver they throw to. Period. If you're open, guess what? You get a fucking touchdown. Beckham. Look at the Rams. I'm sorry, the Rams. That's the most obvious team I can go to.
That's the only reason why they beat us. OBJ.
OBJ.
He the only reason why they beat the Bucks, and the Bucks didn't go to the fucking Super Bowl. Cause if not, the shit would have been turned the fuck.
That man's
I'd have still been celebrating right now. I promise.
Yeah, no, but that's like Baker Mayfield. That's why he gone. He out of there.
Like
and you know what though? You may have some systems that don't like that shit.
Who you think gonna pick Baker up?
He could back up probably.
I'm gonna sadly say he's probably gonna go to like the
The Giants gonna pick him up.
Honestly
Ooh,
though,
the Giants.
honestly though, nah. I didn't think about that one, but nah.
Giants will.
That's actually not
that's
bad.
it. That's not bad.
That's actually not, but nah. Yours is more kind of.
Makes more sense.
Yours more
Yeah.
makes more sense because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how Baker Mayfield, he kind of got that swagger
Yeah.
to him. You know, you're a white boy, but you know, he got that little swagger to him.
And
And,
think about
shit.
this.
And it's like that,
Yeah.
like that old Vice City white guy, cool white guy, beach white guy with the. I
Because
think Baker could do that. I think Baker.
and the
Hey,
Dolphins
guess
have-
what it is?
Need a quarterback.
Baker is likable, whether you want to say it or not. He wouldn't have all these commercials if the man wasn't likable. Period.
He's got to focus and play
So-
if he's gonna play. Like, he
well,
has to show. He has to
it's-
show what he
that's
can
the
do.
thing.
never know. He might need to come down to Miami and go to
Yeah.
King of Diamonds and
Yeah, he
you know,
might
hit
go
up
back,
whatever,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, strip clubs and see what's up.
But now that you say it that way, I don't know if Miami has that big of a TV market. He needs to. Baker will go to a team that has a high TV
The
market.
Browns.
They do. It's the Miami Dolphins.
I'm
No.
thinking Colts.
No, it's the Miami Dolphins. Like you got, and not only that, you got to think about their division. Who
Who's
they
their
play?
quarterback right now?
Huh?
Who's their two quarterbacks? The backup, the starter?
Tua.
Hold on. It's Toa. I don't think they really. I don't know
I
who
don't
they
think they
backup
picked up.
quarterback is.
Is it Ryan
Well-
Fitzpatrick? No, that's shit. I'm done.
Hell,
He still play.
no.
He does still play.
He got signed. He's always playing.
I think he was on the
Look,
Commanders.
check this out. Look. They signed Emmanuel Ogdua. Who the fuck is? Yeah, I'm probably messing this brother name up. I'm so sorry,
You
bro.
definitely turned his name up.
Emmanuel Ogdua. You know what I'm saying?
You tried.
Oh snap! They got Chase Edmonds from the Cardinals running back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Also, I think they signed Teddy Bridgewater, which I think was a bad idea.
So Baker's not going to the Dolphins.
No. So yeah, that cancels out Baker. That should have happened, but y'all got the brittle Teddy Bridgewater.
But the Giants do make because I think you want him in a big market, even though he's an adequate quarterback, but he has a likable face.
I think the Jags, in my opinion, they win the shit. They win the offseason shit so far. They got fucking Christian Kirk from the Arizona Cardinals. They got Evan Ingram from the fucking Giants. And they got fucking Zay Jones from the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders got. The Raiders picked up some nice.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
picked up Tate Adams, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They
It's a hard
hopefully
one to
they
say
do
who
other
won.
stuff. No, what there was they re-signed Max Crosby. They got
Yep.
Chandler
Yep.
Jones from the
Yep.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
So now, like I said again,
That
they
defense
got
is solid.
two dominant pass rushers on each side.
What about the
They gonna make some noise. They gonna get a Chiefs hell, boy. They gonna get them yeah.
Carr though?
Huh?
Carr, he can finish it out.
Carr played good with Tate Adams in college
Carr,
because they went to Fresno
Hey.
State together.
guess what?
Is
Rob?
he a Super Bowl quarterback?
No, because he's
No.
a prototypical quarterback, and those niggas aren't going to win unless your
I
name
mean,
is
don't
Thomas.
get me
Brady.
wrong. David Carr, that's his name. David Carr. What's his name? No,
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is the brother's
His
name.
brother.
Derek Carr, he can scramble, but like, I don't feel
He
like
makes a lot
he's
of
like,
mistakes.
I don't feel like he's Super Bowl
He
quarterback.
does make a lot of mistakes.
He's like first round, late. He's like wild card, first round quarterback to me. Like.
Yeah.
Until he shows me different. Now, if he get Tate Adams and he start throwing that bit, and you know, he start different shit start keeping
He'll throw it
up
to him,
that's
but he'll
different.
throw like 2
No,
interceptions.
that man is ready. Let me tell you something right now.
He'll throw 3 touchdowns with 2 interceptions, maybe, or 2 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. Period.
Nowadays, you can get away with that.
Actually, that's a good game.
Mhm.
that's an average game for a quarterback. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, two turnovers. Yeah,
Shit.
that's a good game.
Tom Brady himself done did worse.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
no, that's a good game in the NFL. There's no way you could probably go a game without throwing a pick, but shit,
That's very hard.
very hard.
Very, very much.
Nah, but that's yeah. Any team. I feel like any team right now that got a scrambling quarterback, I just feel like they're gonna make good moves. They're gonna be like Denver's gonna be nice, but they're in such a division that's so defended
It's
that
gonna
has
be
so
hard
much
for them to be
defense
nice.
on it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I say the Super Bowl champs this year. I'm gonna have to. If Thomas Brady is playing, I have to give it to Thomas Brady in the Buccaneers.
All right.
He's gonna retire.
So NBA. Who?
Thomas. Who's your? Oh, before we move on to the NBA, who is your Super Bowl pick right now? Let's say this off of these trades. Off of this
A too early pick for Super Bowl. All right.
A too early pick.
Let's just say, all right. Off the rip, I'm saying my Bucks in there.
That's what I say.
And then out the West. Honestly, out the West, it might be between.
KC.
Nah, it might be between the Raiders versus the Bucks again, which last time it happened we won, or LA Chargers, because LA got them things, and they're in the KFC division. But hey,
Yeah.
I mean not KFC, KC.
KC. You said KFC.
They gonna be some fried chicken, bitch.
But
I'm telling you.
it's gonna be some gizzards. Who you got, Rogers, Monty?
You know what I'm saying?
If you say Dallas, I'm gonna cut your mic off.
God darn it! Don't do that.
Don't say Dallas.
Come on, you gotta be at least realistic.
You gotta be realistic, man. Because I said, hey, cause I could have said the Eagles.
Dallas and the Raiders.
It's my team for life.
Dallas. She said Dallas and
Versus
Raiders.
the Raiders.
In the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You mean
Dallas
Kenny
That
Bowl?
versus
sounds like
the
some mad shit.
Hey, that sounds like some Kenny Bowl shit. You mean the Dallas Raiders, Dallas Cowboys, and the Las Vegas Raiders in the fucking Scorpion Bowl,
What if it happens?
in the Tostito Bowl.
What if it happens?
Dax Prescott literally needs to go to a Buddhist temple and like meditate
If
this
that
whole summer.
happens, look, if that happens this coming up year, I will buy you a pair of Jordans.
Yep, I go half on it too. I'll shake on it right now. If Dallas goes to the Super Bowl,
And I'm talking about retro Jordans.
yeah,
now.
retro Jordans.
Like
me and him
some
go
fire
half.
shit.
I'll buy you a pair of
Definitely.
Jordans
Hell yeah.
because
You think that ain't gonna never happen?
dog.
Hey.
How is my idea and he's getting shit? That's
The
that's some
Pistons-
bullshit.
listen.
That's some straight bullshit.
All right.
And I got little
All right.
feet. Y'all
No,
fucking
all right.
up.
No.
That's on Rod. Rod gotta make a decision.
Yeah, Rod gotta
Rod
make
gotta
sense
make
to
this
give it
I'll
to
buy
you.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get her some.
Can you tell me or not?
Get her
Because
size.
hey, Sarah, it ain't gonna happen, bro.
Mm-mm.
You know who has a better chance to win the Super Bowl than the Dallas Cowboys? The fucking Pensacola Pirates, the K through 12 little football team that plays Saturday.
The Jacksonville
Okay.
Jaguars got a better chance at going.
Hell nah.
Jerry Jones
Ain't
just
that damn
found
bad.
out he's not spending $100 million on one person. How many black men do you think he's going to try to buy with $100 million?
But listen, though, here's a sad reality about Jerry Jones, though. His facade is he wants to be the biggest spender, so he's going to throw that bag. At
What
somebody.
facade? He
Yeah.
built that stadium out of
That's
his
what
own
I'm
pocket
saying.
for how
That's
many
what
years?
I'm
Nobody
saying.
had it until they
That's
followed
what
his
I'm
rules.
saying.
It's no
But
facade.
now,
It is.
but now, all
It
that
is.
money
he
he
is
done.
the modern day slave master
No.
that runs the NFL.
That's the thing. You would have had the biggest plantation, period. The
Exactly,
biggest
he
and
does.
The best. Hey, you would have the best
And he
Mandingo
bankrolls
fighters.
it.
Listen, you would have the best Mandingo fighters out there. If a motherfucker say I want 100 million, Jerry
Oh, hell
throwing
yeah.
that 100 million from the hip.
All that money he put
And
into this with his
like
own money.
T.O. proved, if you don't do what Jerry wants, he don't care how much money he threw at you.
That's what I'm
Bye,
saying.
bitches.
He out of here.
Yeah, and
All that money he put into that stadium and everything else is coming home to roost right now. It's got to pay dividends. If it does not, if not everybody, not just us, everybody's starting to look at Jerry Jones.
Dude.
Now you might have to go, brother, because
he gonna have
He
to.
might. He
it's-
needs to go.
He gonna have to, Sarah. Jerry Jones gonna go broke, bro. He gonna have to get $100 million player.
you think he'll go broke if he let go to Cowboys?
How much do
No.
you think he makes off of all of the events?
billion a year, easily.
He's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
Nah, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say he's a billionaire because the NFL itself hasn't reached $1 trillion yet, so it's still in the billion
Ooh, you're
category.
right. Ooh, you're right.
And that's
You're
the fucking
right.
main thing
You're
that gets
right.
all the money itself. So whoever is basically literally behind the shield and getting most of the money and then divvying up the money to the different leagues, and then the leagues divvy it up to their different teams, and then the teams divvy it up to different coaches and players and such and assistants. Nah, I wouldn't say he's a I wouldn't say he's a billionaire. Nah.
Oh.
His net worth is 10.6 billion.
For real?
Yep.
But that's the
Are
team.
you
You
serious?
gotta say that's the team.
or
Okay.
Jerry?
His net worth.
His
That's
Jerry's
net.
net worth?
Net worth is everything.
Okay.
I would say that. I would say that goes into the basically.
What about the
Cowboys.
University of Arkansas? He literally has a college team. Jerry Jones Stadium at the University of Arkansas, where
Hey,
his
I mean, you see
grandson
everybody-
currently attends.
Football last 5 years.
That's crazy.
0.
So, Jerry Jones may be on the way out, but literally, he's bringing his grandson up in his image to take on the dynasty.
No, and that's a smart move. Because listen, though, I'm trying to tell you, Jerry
Yeah,
Jones, as having the #1 sports franchise in the world, you cannot not spend $100 million. You can't. You cannot. And
You gotta remember, people buy stuff every year.
either you gonna spend it on a player or you gonna get 2 players for $100 million.
I
spend $100 million.
figured the reason why he brought the demand up. He brought the demand up so high that the cost has to be so high. And also, look where the team is at. It's slap dab in the middle of the country, Texas.
Yeah.
It's slap dab in the middle of our country. So
Dallas
it's like,
International Airport. Anybody
and
go
it's
to
like,
that
and
damn
it's
game.
like how big Texas is.
Yeah.
How
You can go to
he
San Antonio. you can go to Austin, you can go,
I figured this.
San
Jerry
Antonio,
Jones
Austin,
even
everywhere.
knows.
Mhm.
Jerry Jones even knows the culture of Texas and how deeply rooted they are into something that they all support. So he took advantage of that shit.
Yeah, he's a
But
businessman.
you also know
Yeah.
in his stadium,
Smart.
only he has stuff inside the stadium that he gets money from.
He is the only NFL team that makes their own gear, bro. All
Yeah.
that Dallas Cowboy shit go to Jerry pocket. They don't go
Hey,
to the NFL.
speaking of billionaires, though, what other black billionaire y'all know other than Kanye?
Jay-Z.
Other than
How about the brother that was going to give, I don't know his name, Lord forgive me, but he was going to give the scholarships out. He's a black
this gonna
billionaire.
fuck your head up right here.
Hit me.
Tyler Perry.
Oh, of course. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Billionaire. I did not know that shit.
Yeah.
That man got money.
Isn't my girl Riri a billionaire? Didn't she hit the
No,
mark?
she is. No, she is too. But I'm just saying.
We
But no,
all
but-
want to
no,
sleep on her
but we all
influence
knew
all the
that.
time.
Look, we
No,
knew
Riri-
I thought she was a billionaire like
Look.
a few years ago.
No, it's been like 2 years since she's been a billionaire, like 2 years or something, maybe going on 3. But like,
Michael
we
Jordan,
knew when she
Oh, you
married
said
that
Michael
Arab little prince dude, we knew he was funding. We knew what he was funding. That's why all that X Fenty and all that shit was coming out heavy. I mean, it's still coming out heavy now, but that's when it was like, on the real rise and shit.
Yeah.
Like, we knew Riri was gonna be in there. Like, I mean, who, like,
I
There's not
mean,
many though, black billionaires.
I figure there's at least that. Look, if there's
I would
over,
say 20.
if there not, look, even if there's 20, but look, I guarantee you, there's over 30
There's over.
black billionaires in the world right
in the world,
now.
right
Yeah.
in the world. Yeah.
who do you
Right
think's
now.
going to be the next one? Marshawn Lynch is my vote.
Fuck that, me.
That man is smart with his money. He has not
he is
spent
that
a.
dude. Shout out to him,
O'Neal.
but me.
Kill him now.
If he's
Isn't
not
he already
already, if he's
there?
not already, if
Are
Shaquille's
you
not already
serious?
doing that.
He's not billionaire.
No, I think
Oh.
I think he's worth 500 million.
He
makes 41 million a
so,
year, I think.
You're talking about like in the next
Hey,
year or
but
two,
also,
Shaq's
check
gonna be
this
there.
out
I'm
with
talking
Tyler.
about like up and coming. I'm
Check
not
this
talking
out
about
with Tyler
next
Perry.
year.
Tyler Perry is worth more than any other. I hate to say this too. Any other black, I would say, yeah, I would say black or probably white blockbuster actor that you can name right now. He's worth more than them.
Yeah.
He's worth
Yeah.
more than Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He's worth more than Nicolas Cage. He's worth more than Will Smith. He's worth more than what's the dude from Die Hard?
Bruce Willis.
He's worth more than
Arnold.
Samuel Jackson
Yeah.
and Denzel
Yeah.
and Morgan Freeman
Yeah.
and Leonardo. I would say Leonardo DiCaprio, because I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio is a billionaire.
No.
The list can go on, and this motherfucker has never had a big blockbuster movie.
No.
The
All
biggest
independent.
movies we can say that probably came out of theaters that we know about
Madea
it has to do
Halloween.
with Medea.
Yeah, Medea Halloween was his biggest one, ain't it? In the theaters.
I know about the Alex Cross movie he played in was action.
That
That
was
shit took me
hard.
for it. Actually
That
was
was
dope.
hard. That was hard.
The Medea plays. My mom
Man.
used to watch the
Man,
plays.
bro,
Perry had
them
range, too.
was the
And then
mantra
it
to
went
my
to-
high school.
And then it went to the movies, and then
Mhm.
she blew up. Like
Yeah, nah, man. And then he
And
bought
then
his own
he started
studio,
bringing-
and think about all the money
he
goes to
started
his
doing a lot
pocket.
more
Yeah.
different things.
Yo,
Yeah,
shout out to Tyler Perry. Shit.
yeah.
Man, for real, TP.
And it's crazy because
Hey,
he
Tyler
said he
Perry.
slept in his car.
Why don't you buy the Atlanta Falcons? Because they need help.
I figure because the ownership of the Falcons is too deeply rooted. That shit is like in lines. I wouldn't necessarily say bloodlines, but it's in lines. Like
Certain teams you couldn't buy.
there's only a certain caliber of people that they gonna let own this team.
Yeah,
like the fact that the Jacksonville Jaguars at one point in time they had I think a Muslim Arab guy
They still do.
as the owner. Yeah, he probably still is.
But so does the Atlanta Falcons though.
They do. Who is he?
He's his name is bro, look it up real quick. I would think he's like Moroccan or something.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I don't know. He looked Moroccan. I could be fucking up.
You taught me something. I don't know, but
He doesn't look like the typical American guy. I'm just gonna say that, black or white, or however that looks like.
he said he not American.
He's not American.
We go right or something.
Bro, I don't want it. Get it.
Uh,
Let me see what his name. Arthur. Oh, I take that black. Arthur Blank.
Oh, nah, but
nah, he's not.
he is not Moroccan.
No.
There's
No,
nothing.
no.
There's nothing more Moroccan with him.
No.
White guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
nah.
he's a Jewish American man. Maybe that.
What's the last name?
Blank. No, you know why I can say blank? Let me use some history real quick because if he's a first or second generation, say, immigrant, and when you went to Ellis Island, a lot of people pick names like that, blank, Freeman, stuff like that. So that would make sense. Because they were getting hated on Americans. Remember, we're in the racist country to play. The motherfuckers are like nobody. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like, you, yeah, I do.
Yeah, hey,
You don't like your kind around
I don't
here.
like you around there. Yeah.
But yeah, bro. But yeah, it's
How would
really,
you feel if Kanye and AB bought the Broncos?
That'd be good to see.
I mean, shit. Everything is good when it has to do with going a step further as far as like helping the culture and shit.
Right.
But
As a
As
football fan.
as a football fan, I don't know how it's going to translate to the field because I mean, I ain't got shit to do with the field.
Sure don't.
Now, unless you give them more control of what players
Nah, I
they
don't
want and
think
what
you do all
players they
that.
can bring in, then that makes a difference. Because I mean, that will make a difference if, all right, you in the NFL, you in the other team, you having, you and this team ain't seeing eye to eye. When you coming up on the end of your contract and you see that Yee and AB got a team over they own this shit and they real player friendly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna be probably liable to go there. But the success of the team when it translates to what happens on the field with the niggas with the cleats on, I don't know.
How you feel, Ron?
I don't know.
You don't like
That's
it?
just
You don't like it though?
yeah, because certain players are like friends with these players on their team, and like Kanye West parties with Odell and
Yeah,
some
but
other
Kanye's
people
a successful
and this dude
businessman though.
and
Put
AB
that
knows
in
this
there,
guy, and so they're gonna bring in all their friends and try to play football.
Take
like,
that out. Just take all that out. Take all that out.
I got something out there.
Nah.
Take all that out.
Yes,
He's a successful businessman though.
and step back and do that. Like if I bought a team, I wouldn't be all like step back a little bit, learn a little bit, and then make some decisions, but not just try to be all up in it. So Kanye West and them, I don't know. They might make it a little.
That's
AB too. Come
it'll
on.
never happen because, like you said, the NFL is like a cool boys club, and them two. This
I
history in the media.
I got this depiction for the future of the NFL right now.
Okay.
NFL is gonna be so much. It's gonna be like so much more showmanship and shit mixed into the game, and entertainment. It's gonna be like BET mixed with sports.
Ain't that what it is now?
And not yet.
It's gonna be
Not
a
yet because the regular system of the NFL
reality type
is
show type shit.
becoming such an issue. It's become like a lot of parts of it's becoming such an issue. Now I'm not saying that it has to be because I'm saying it's gonna be mixed with BT. It's got to be a mockery. It's got to be something that people don't take seriously. No, but it's gonna be like, all right, these
It'll take a
people,
lot
these
of
people,
hands.
these certain amount of people that were suppressed, that have been the star players of these things. Now they're getting ready. They're gonna really be able to express themselves a lot more. And now, shit. it's gonna be all this dancing, it's gonna be all this cutting up on the field, all this flair, all this extra shit.
What did Sarah say about Jerry Jones on the plantation team? Right? It'll take a lot of hands.
I mean, that's as far as his team, but then again,
You know what I'm saying? No, it'll take a lot of hands. It'll take
Because you got to remember, certain teams are always, like you said, they stick with that.
You know how big the board
They
is.
stick with that
You know how
bloodline.
big the board is for the NFL. Like,
But
we
like
talking,
the NBA.
like we talking about all the owners of each team, then they prospective lawyers, all in the meeting room, and then whoever the hell else that gets money off even judging this council or even being here, all these people.
And then you got someone
it
else
takes,
and someone else.
It takes for all like I get it. They got a lot of power and influence, but it's only a amount of time. It's only a certain amount of time that they got left. That they're gonna have to bend to the will of the way life is going outside. Because at the end of the day, you lose viewers.
Hey, what do you mean you say?
Yes.
Me and Serge had this talk about. There's a lot more African players in the league now.
Especially Nigerian, brother. Shout out to Nigeria.
Yeah, they gonna have to put a team in Nigeria. They gonna have to put some scouts out there in Africa, bro. Because I think once that starts to happen, once you have that grand influx
I'm good
of
on
African
this.
players,
It would take first of all, it would take for a person that it would take for a rich person to have to buy the international rights of Nigeria.
As far as
but you got to buy the international rights first of all
Uh-huh.
for Nigeria.
They can do that.
On that scope because like it's gonna be a team and obviously you're gonna want them to play internationally
Right.
if you want them to be seen like that. So
Play
you gotta
against-
buy the international rights for that. Then you have to actually recruit players, really get a facility, all the state of the art shit, which you can get, but that takes a lot.
It takes time.
That's gonna take a billionaire. Not even just one. That's gonna take at least 7 billionaires to make happen. Realistically, only because the way life is set up.
That's true, facts. What you think, bro?
You mean like if they go over there and pick up players?
That's what I mean.
No, not just there. Mainly from there, yes. Duh, you take advantage of what the motherland has, but you recruit still from, more east, like, Japan, Russia,
Oh, okay. I
not
see what
Russia,
you mean. I see
Germany,
what you mean.
Japan.
Yeah,
but also,
okay.
but you like, you're not saying you don't recruit from the U.S. and shit, but like you
look a little more over there.
exactly.
I think
You
they should
bring
do
some
that.
U.S. talent, obviously.
They should,
Like
because you never know
Canadian
what you
League.
can see.
Like
Right,
the Canadian League, they have a
yeah.
cap on how many American players they can have
Okay.
on their team,
I didn't know that. Okay.
or in their league or something. There's a cap on
Right,
how many
right,
American
right.
players have. And I say you implement the same thing if you do that shit in Nigeria.
Right. Well,
It's a good idea.
just like
What about
aren't they
the
gonna
XFL?
do a team in
What's up?
Mexico City and in London? Aren't they gonna have expansion teams there? I think coming soon.
They got games. They got games. and shit.
2026.
They do the
16 or
games, I
something?
know that, but I don't know.
Like I
about
think the
expansions.
Bucks. I think we playing in Germany this year.
You
But
know
it
what?
depends on how that war shit goes.
But do you think why the NBA and the NFL, or the NFL hasn't expanded their brand like the NBA is because of they want to keep it in an American game?
I say if
It's because of the system.
What you
Well,
say?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
you call yourself the best, the world's greatest, like you're the best players around, right?
Yeah.
So you're not, because you're only playing in teams in the United States of America.
Well, you only got players in the United States of America. I mean, you got some.
I mean, you got players coming around,
Right.
but you're not playing other teams. So how are
Right.
you the world's best?
I just thought about it because you speaking, it made me think about it. What my other said, shit, and I said, I feel like it has to do with what's more marketable.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah, football's not.
No, like with NFL, just them like now they're starting to implement because they want to. They're getting with the whole train of uniform, not necessarily uniform. Well, yeah, they've been by uniformity, but unity as far as cultures and people. Now they're reaching out to these different countries and shit, but really the basis of their model isn't off that. But then now, if you really broaden that, and let's say you don't, because I wouldn't necessarily have the NFL involved in that because I feel like they would fuck that up as far as the Nigeria scene. But if Nigeria, if some person, I wouldn't say necessarily got to be Nigerian, but I'm just saying if Nigeria itself, the motherland itself, was to retain, rights and hold shit to that football team, that would take a lot of attention away from the NFL. only because, not just because us black people, because we want to see other black people
Other
and them shine,
countries will show
but
that.
other people will be like, let's see what the hell they got. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah,
might
they
actually be talented. Like you can obviously see people from Africa are already talented and freaking in the NBA. It's evident.
Evident. What you feel, Rob?
Same. It's like they should do that. They need to bring that, but
Do you think the Shield? Because if you think about every sport, I don't mean to cut you off, man. But if you think of every sport, that's it's like baseball, even racing, even basketball, soccer. You know, if you go gymnastics, diving, all those sports are damn near international sports. Yeah, we don't. I mean, I'm sure we have some like lower level cricket teams or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're not like a professional cricket team. But I feel like why the NFL won't really. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think the NFL. I mean, I thought I read somewhere that they're going to expand to Mexico City and London. I just for some reason I thought that was going to happen.
I don't know because I haven't.
But I don't think the NFL.
Read deep into any of
Just
this.
like I personally think it'll take. It's like we were saying. It'll take change of hands. It's like you were saying. It'll take new billionaires. It'll take all these owners that are 70s, 60s. You know, because that's what age they are. 80s.
They are stuck in their ways.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Because listen, I've been making money like this 50 years, and it's been working just fine. But
not even just me. My dad,
my
granddad,
grandfather, right? Exactly.
Why we gonna
My
change
people.
up the recipe? We've been doing
Right,
it for
because
years.
and that's something. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. But the NBA is like he was saying. That's basketball's such an international game. But I personally don't. I think if the NFL was to try to expand like basketball, I think it's a little too late because they can. I personally think they can maybe expand into Africa because of the players. Like you just read some dude's name. He's obviously an African individual.
That play signs with Dolphins, bro.
Yeah, that they signed with the Dolphins. There's tons of African players in the league. Only reason why I brought up maybe expand your NFL camps to Africa. Maybe have that's the way I think they should do
to
it.
show them your skills.
But also
and
then too, it goes back into how the game of football is, because it's like, you know, developing certain players. Not even that. Developing certain players, it takes
Time.
It does.
Money.
And I feel like at least make a G League NFL. At least make a
like
G
the
League like the NBA does.
XFL,
Huh?
Dwayne Johnson's XFL.
See,
You
but the
remember
bad
that?
thing about the
But-
XFL, they were trying to go after the Shield. See, they can't.
See,
They wanted older players.
I feel
though,
like
didn't they?
The XFL,
wasn't
if
like
it
a
was set up
developmental
like
league.
minor leagues is for
It
the
wasn't-
NFL.
she's right.
Like
She's
the
right.
D-League
She's
of
right.
basketball.
The Rock, it should have been way more behind that, but the only reason is because how powerful the Shield is.
Yep.
That's the only reason why.
Yep.
If you're in the U.S. and the Shield sees you as another competitor league,
Yep.
obviously they finna wipe you out because they got the TV time,
Yep.
got sponsorship,
Yep.
they got all this other shit.
Yep.
They gonna have obviously the best players because people want to bet the most money. They want an
definitely.
organization that can actually pay most of them, especially they
Yep.
got like multiple good players.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
it's that
Yep.
whole
And
fucked
you know
up
what?
thing.
I mean to cut you off, but you know what though? And there's always been an amateur league for both baseball and basketball. There's always been that amateur league. The amateur league for football is college.
So the fucked up because
Yeah.
how the NFL got the
think
market
because-
cornered. It's only gonna be basically
The
it's only gonna be
kind of
better
sport it
to go in with them. That's why I say make a G League of it. So make the XFL form like a G
Under
League.
the
It's
of
the
it.
XFL and the Canadian Football League. So it was,
If
and
they
then that would
combine-
expand the market more.
If they can
They've
make a
already
North
been
American,
pulling soccer
if they make a
players
North
to the
American
NFL, they
like
need
G
to.
League or something, like a North American
North American Alliance League, like the
Alliance
NEAL
League
or some
Yeah,
shit.
NEL.
Like
that
if
could
like
work.
an XFL
Definitely.
combined with Canadian Football
Yeah.
League, and they was able to like, now that could work.
That
If
could
Dwayne
work.
Johnson hears this, I hope he does it, and
Right,
I'll
this is
vote
our
for you
idea
for
right here.
president.
Hey,
Right
for
here,
real, it's
right
our
here,
idea,
right,
man.
our idea, right
Real
here.
shit.
Real
Real
shit.
shit.
That's trademark.
Yeah, for real.
Nah,
Hey.
if they were to do seriously, like she said, like Sir King Sir said, you do a combination of the XFL, the G League, and I think if you have like an NFL camp in different countries, where you could see different talent instead of then have to go to fucking college in
Now,
the United States.
now the only difference is
But my
Minor
question is,
leagues
sir,
for
do you-
soccer, they could combine it. It would save a whole bunch of money, and then kickers and like as fast
Would-
as they run,
would you think that
could
would
get so many
eliminate-
more players.
Would you think that eliminate players having to go to college to get, you know what I'm saying? Because that's basically.
nah. Look, that's
No.
that's what I was about to get
Some
to.
of them would, some of them wouldn't though,
This what I would get to right
because it's
here.
quicker.
What's quicker?
Like the league.
Oh,
What you
yeah,
mean, the
yeah.
route going to the league?
Either college or go to the developmental league.
It's quicker if you fit the mold. Yeah.
yeah. You can't just go
But
to
if you want to go to
developmental
college
league.
and be like, I can still do this and still do that, I'm still good enough to do that, then you can do that. But if you're like, man, I'm about to just ball out and try to do this, then you can go. But
The only issue that would come with is the age gap. Because now, if you let's say you make the developmental league for kids fresh out of high school, they done got out of high school, they
17,
really at like a
18.
community college, they ain't went to no community college yet, and they just fucking around. They trying to, they still trying to chase this dream, but they're not in the community college yet. But they able to play. Or you got the people who struggling through college and dropped out and they want to try it. Or you got just however whichever.
You just got athletes, yeah.
But the age gap and all that stuff, it's gonna be hard for it to translate and compete with the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, if you do have this league, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have them play against the NFL. Or you're gonna have it to where they move up to the NFL. Because either way, there's gonna be issues. If you have them the way they compete against the NFL from time to time,
players' time to get
No,
cut
it's
out and
the-
stuff.
Preseason.
How about that?
Preseason
the
would be
age
perfect.
gap is gonna be fucking crazy. You got a 27-year-old.
No, how about this?
You got a 27-year-old linebacker that's been in the league like 3-4 years, and then you got this fucking 19, 20-year-old fucking running back, whatever. He's
Because
finna
Kobe and
die.
Shaq wasn't a
Preseason's
wonderful
4 games.
duo.
Huh?
Kobe and Shaq wasn't a wonderful duo. You have this very young kid and this guy that's been in
But
the
basketball
season.
is a whole different dynamic.
Why does it have to be a different
developmental
dynamic?
Football.
It's only because of what it was. It's only because of what it was founded on. Okay, you got the quarterback who is like, he's the representative. He's the face of the team. If you have a young, immature quarterback, the rest of your NFL team is going to be disarray. That's not going to be necessarily true in the NBA. That's not necessarily true in the NBA, like you just said.
No.
So it's different. It's different dynamics.
Yeah, it's different. See why? Go ahead, Rob, because you ain't really said too much about this, bro.
Nah, man, I'll go ahead. Hold on. I got it. I'm cutting in.
Okay. I was saying, look, so why you can have that developmental league, kind of like the minor leagues of the pros, where you'll have a sister team in a sister state.
But that's a
And
lot.
no, listen though, because why I say this, have that league, is because two things right there. It makes the Shield more money, because now you have these kind of sandlot football teams where it's a bunch of people who are coming to be developed, but they still get paid, but you want to make it to get
To the NFL.
you want to get pulled up.
Right,
But
right.
obviously you may not have the talent or the skills, and you may stay
Might need a
stuck
little-
in that
you might
developmental
need a little
league
push
or
or
whatever
something,
you want to
right?
call it,
Yeah.
right? Whatever, what do you want to say? But that's how you could do it.
How about you just give them preseason? Give them 4 games.
I figured.
And NFL preseason, let them do that. They do good in that.
I figured this. It would have to, like, it would only have to be this. This will only make it successful. You have to have a span amount of years you stay in this little
Developmental
developmental
part.
league
Yeah.
for you to be like, all right, you're gonna be worth something.
Football,
You can't-
at least a
it
year.
ain't gonna
They
be
got at
no
least a
okay. It
year
ain't gonna
to-
be no. All right, I'm
A
finna
year.
stay in the fucking G League of the NFL for like 10 years
No.
and be bought. No. That's not
No.
what it's really about. Yeah, like win, compete, obviously.
Right.
But like when y'all, battling up amongst each other and shit, because obviously you don't have any individual teams. But like there should be a cap. Like
Oh,
there should at
definitely
least
a
be
cap.
like 5-6 years. If you have not,
I'm saying
if
3
you have not,
3?
if you have not produced
You said
yourself,
3
you
years?
have not. Huh?
3 years.
You say 3?
I say 2, at least 2.
I say no. I
Ooh.
wouldn't. I wouldn't say 3.
Think
only
about the
because-
compound they could do for that before preseason each year, so people could get picked up.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
too, but I'm saying
You
more
get
than
your
it take.
games
Sometimes
also.
it might take more than 3 years
That's a good
for
idea.
like a fresh out of high school, 18, 19-year-old kid.
Right.
He decides
To
to get
get
out
to
of
that
college.
speed, right?
It takes him to, you know what I'm saying, to where he's 21. He's really getting it out here. He done
Okay.
got his full side.
Right.
So I say at least
That's- I don't
5.
know. Yeah,
so I
it's-
say at
okay.
least 5-6 years.
Okay.
If you ain't developed enough past that to get into the NFL,
contract
brother.
expires.
Yeah, just go play arena, go do something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like, and again, this is developmental league. This
Right.
isn't just a separate league in itself. Because at the end of the day, it won't last because it has to compete with the NFL.
That's a good-
So make
right,
it
right.
developmental
Right, make it
to where you have
That's
a
right.
cap
Yeah.
How many
time.
teams? That's a lot of
After
teams.
that,
Do
you
you
know,
pay do you pay said athletes?
hell yeah. I think they should at least get paid at least a couple 100,000, maybe up
Right.
to 200,000. You know what I'm saying?
Have a cap
say-
on that.
I say at least they should get paid at least the same amount. The fucking
Third string quarterback.
the practice squad.
Practice
people
squad,
in
right.
the NFL.
Maybe a little bit.
At least that or a little bit more.
Yeah. I say cap it at like 400.
Only because of the fact these people is taking risks with their bodies.
And their families. And you gotta pay people for their talents and shit. Even, because you still gotta be talented to make it to the developmental NFL league hypothetically we're talking about. You can't just be like, hey, I fucking
Yeah,
you're not a
I'm
Kurt
going
Warner
in.
story, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I say even they take in them people. They have trials for the people that want to do it just cause you might have this motherfucking miracle guy, or just to prove a point, just for a person to prove a point to themselves. All right, motherfucker, you ain't got it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah.
Like the well is dry.
It's over. Let
The
it go.
levee is dry. Everything.
The
do not.
bridges have
no.
came up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like it's
It's
over. I
over.
need to hang it
over.
up. They let me retire. Retire my jersey. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hang it up, but you were good in high school.
But I feel like that would take a lot of people not being selfish. But you know, that's another story.
And that's why the NBA is such a big brand. It's because they have so many leagues: Summer League, G League. You know, they got teams here, they got teams there. They got
dudes not going to college like the dude Green, the young dude Green that plays for the Houston Rockets and shit with the long hair and
I know
shit,
what
light
you're talking
skinned cat. He didn't go to college. He was in G League for like 2 years, almost 2 years. Now look at him.
A couple of them players from the Spurs went to the G League. A couple of them players from the Pacers, like
yeah.
the G League is like.
So the NBA is the most forward progressive league in the world over sports overall,
Yeah.
because
Baseball, too.
they've made it to where now these kids got basically be independent. They got their own choosing of like, all right, I can forego college.
Yep.
Let me just go this G League route.
Yeah.
I can get my community online degree through fucking computer, however I want to. I ain't go to standard college and shit.
Yeah.
Let me do that. I'm in the G League. Then
Yeah.
next couple years I'm in the NBA.
Right.
Why not?
Why not? No, the baseball does not have a league.
NFL, pay
Baseball does not.
attention. Pay attention.
Yeah, because if you want to
Baseball
expand your
does.
brand,
Baseball has.
The minor league.
Baseball,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Baseball got the minor and they got something else. I think they got two, right?
They have farm
they do have two.
teams.
They do have two.
Each team has a farm
Right.
team, and then there's
See,
minor
Farm
leagues.
team, that's the
There
name.
we go.
That's
The NBA runs deep with that shit.
That's
Yeah.
the
Remember
team.
NBA
Farm
2K
team.
had
The farm
that?
team.
Yeah,
Farm team.
Yeah.
NBA 2K had that.
Yeah. That's
Um,
so smart, dude.
Sky Sox.
Sky Sox. I'm sorry, I've been.
It's not Sky Sox anymore.
NFL, just
It-
look,
it is?
NFL at
Right.
King Surge
We
on
just got
Instagram.
the
Hit me
S'mores
up.
or something.
switchbacks
I'm
too.
ready for the
We just got the switchbacks too because we got
Yeah,
Soccer
soccer.
does it.
Yes, and soccer does it too. And you got to think about it. Those are brands that are worldwide. But I really
NFL
believe.
don't
You
do
know
it.
why I think it ain't gonna be like that? It's the owners, bro. They too like Sarah said on the nail right there. They too much into this mentality of, I'm gonna generationally pass this down to my son, and he better run it like I used to run it. He had them damn boys
The
running up
NBA
and down that field.
As far as I'm concerned, certain teams in the NBA are like that, but for the
Same
most
way.
part, a lot of NBA
Mhm,
teams aren't
mhm,
like that.
no,
Like the Lakers.
Because you know why? Because the damn commissioner of the NBA, this one and the last one, was like, this is how it's gonna go. Pure dot. Roger Goodell has to cater to the owners because they pay him.
Yeah.
He's an employee.
You gotta remember, you gotta stay in that lane.
Look, all the NFL owners and other people are Congress.
Yeah.
Goodell's the president.
President, yes.
You gotta stay in lane.
He has to stay in his lane.
He executes what the hell they want.
Right.
What the hell they come up on.
Yeah.
Because think about this though, oh my God, I'm gonna say honestly, you know how much money the NFL will make? They'll probably lose some. I think they'll make more if Colin Kaepernick signs a contract in the NFL. But you know why? You know why? I guarantee you, Roger Goodell and his team, what his name
They
is.
don't want him on there.
No. Listen, time out. Roger knows the money they will make off that, right? But like he said,
It would be a distraction. It would only benefit it'll only benefit really Kaepernick and his cause if he came into the NFL. That's how they see it.
And you know
because
what
if he comes
let
in,
me say
he's
mine.
gonna be a
They always
distraction.
bring it up.
Like every headline for most, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, yeah.
Every headline for most of the season gonna involve anything Kaepernick does.
Right.
Anything.
Every ad. You think every ad?
So at least
That's
from
what I'm
preseason to
saying.
week 7, it's
Hold
gonna
on,
be
wait.
back
I'm
Put him on
gonna
Fox.
let
Put
Rod
him
go.
on Fox as the
I'm gonna let Rod go, but watch.
Commentators
Absolutely
like,
right.
Rod go watch
You think he
this
should
stuff.
be commentator?
My husband's a genius. Commentate on Fox.
Maybe
Fox
like
is the
commentators be like,
controversial
yeah,
one.
Going
Yep.
down. Kaepernick's out there passing the ball around. You know, what Colin Kaepernick did wasn't right, but you know, I understand like justice and all lives matter. You know, and
Nah,
then
listen.
he throw the ball, he do something wrong.
Oh, he gotta go.
do it
Listen,
again.
listen. Let me tell you why.
Tell me when to push the button.
Did that stop? I've been going for like 3 hours though. It's too long.
Tell me when to push the button.
How long have we been going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
My
can
phone
tell.
died.
We're gonna go for an hour and 30 minutes. Let's wrap this shit up. I'm gonna say this
Rod's about to fucking fall asleep. You got work to do, Negro.
Yeah, we sleepy. Smoke too much weed. That's why I try to keep my shit. I be trying to.
I'm just tired. Period.
Alright, bro.
Hey,
Hey, we back.
we back.
But I'm gonna wait till King Surge get back before I say this piece about how I think the NFL benefits from bringing Colin Kaepernick back.
I think they should bring him back. Don't get me wrong. They
Just
should.
based solely
100%.
off of the freaking sponsorships that would want to be putting that man in commercials and stuff like that. Because you know why? Because just distractions
That makes
make
you
money.
won though. That makes you won.
Because it could be good or bad, but you can still make money off of that shit.
Yeah.
Huge money off that.
Nike needs to bring him back.
That's what I'm saying. That I personally
Yep.
think.
Eat that crow.
I think that
Just
Roger
do it.
Goodall knows that if he was to, if somehow he was to be like, hey, y'all should sign Colin Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna throw it out there, you know what I'm saying? Right? Because I think he knows that if you bring Colin Kaepernick back to the NFL,
It's
the
gonna bring
NFL
numbers.
makes so
It's gonna bring
much
numbers.
money. It's gonna bring so much numbers. Just like King Surge just said, every commercial gonna have Colin Kaepernick, and that's what I'm saying. It's gonna make so much money for the NFL, but you got these people probably, like he said, the NFL Congress. It's probably like, man, we've been making money without him. We
We don't
need
want to see that man there, but
That
Because it would only be
controversy.
beneficial to Kaepernick's brand.
Yeah.
Because, more people would watch the NFL. More people would probably come to see him in the stands and shit. But, like, then there's going to be the loss of money and be like, oh, nah, he kneeled. Oh, nah, he still feels this type of way.
it's gonna be
Or-
commentators. It's the
Or the
it's
fact,
gonna be-
like I said, it's going to be the fact that, all right, eventually most of the attention is going to benefit Kaepernick and his cause. So, to the NFL, when you have shit like that going on, if it's not up under their umbrella of how they feel and what they got going on, it's a distraction.
Don't let him have a bad game either.
Yeah.
Boy.
Man,
Boy,
I'm
They-
telling you, it's going to be one of the first, I'm telling you, it's going to be one of the white boys on First Take, not First Take. What's the,
There'll be a lot of N-words, to tell you that.
it's gonna be one of the people on NFL Network in the morning. I forgot the name of their show. It's gonna be one of them. Be like, oh, he definitely took the kneel on this one.
right?
He
Yeah.
definitely took the kneel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you,
He had
it's gonna
four
be
interceptions this game.
it's gonna
He
be a amount of
kneeled
time
on
before
those
somebody
plays.
make that joke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
And it's
yeah.
gonna be a
That's
whole
offended,
big
yeah.
thing, and it's gonna be unnecessary.
And Serge, and you know that stories like that make money.
Yeah,
They make money.
Yeah, so
but
people,
at the
they're gonna be looking
end of
at
the day, it pollutes. It just pollutes
And
the whole. It pollutes the whole.
And it's crazy because he just
everything.
want to play football.
That's all I wanna
Exactly.
do.
Just want to play football.
But man, I got something for the soul of the people.
Yeah,
This next
and then
thing.
after this, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, this next thing.
Yeah.
Just stay in the course and just staying in the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
really being consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like us, like this our 6th episode on YouTube and
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead.
No, 6th episode overall, but just like for people to just really like, you know what I'm saying? Like waiting your time. Sometimes it ain't. Sometimes it won't be your time. It takes time. Like I'm gonna quote Steve Harvey again. Like how he was like, when he was in elementary school, he wrote in Peace Paper he wanted to be on TV. He didn't get on TV till he was 36. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm 30. Like that really resonated with me because it's like, damn, like, yeah, as long as hell time ago, I really said that I want to be this type of rich or this type of wealthy. I want these things, you know, for myself in life. But it's like, you know, it takes time. We never know when it's our time for those things to come into fruition. But we gotta stay humble. We gotta stay in the grind. We gotta stay the course.
That's why I'm.
You gotta tell me.
That's why.
Like talk about it. Talk about it.
Shit though, man. That's
like y'all life experiences, like anything y'all got, like talk about it.
No, you know what? Honestly, go ahead, bro. I'll go after you.
Cause that's like me, man, with this 6,000 feet below, man.
Go ahead.
And the podcast, 6,000 feet below, man. That's the clothing line, you know what I mean? That's my heart, like, you know what I mean? You trying to get that shit. We've been at that shit for how long?
It's been a minute.
A hot minute. Yeah. And we know we had times where we grinded, we made sales, we made money, we let shit get to our head, and we stopped. We worked, and we stopped. And then now we just gotta grind and keep at that shit.
No, for real.
Yeah.
That's you know what? That's some good preach by my man King Surge about being humble.
Cause it is.
No, because sometimes you be so much in your head, and we have so much delusion coming our way in social media, and not just social media, because before social media, you may see, like, I may see a dude like Surge fit his hard, and I may automatically get envious, and I don't even know what's in this man's life. It's just because my patience wants it so bad.
Because,
I want it so, you know, you just want. When sometimes you got to find a path, a goal. You got to be consistent, and you got to be humble, and you got to have patience.
Yeah, because it's like the clothing. You know, you see
like,
it, you see it, and you want it, and then you see other people getting it and doing their thing with their clothing.
You learn from them. You learn.
Okay, I'm doing that and doing that, but like we have always said, it's not the time yet. When it's the time, it's the time. You know what I mean? Like, we know, like, it's just.
Yeah. And failure is the best.
Oh.
I swear, failure and pain is the best teachers, man. If you're paying attention, like
we learn so much.
Like in football, hey, if I go down this way and dude hits me, it hurts, so I need to go this way. You know, if you have a business and it fails, you should go back and see how it failed. So if you do start something else, that's how you know what to look for. You know what to say ahead. It's always good to be steady.
And if you truly want that, you don't stop. Period.
Failure is the best teacher, because it's like if any person that was great, if they never failed, they would have never got to the place they
no way.
I mean, other than Jesus, but I'm just saying, like, people, regular human beings, without us being able to get to our potential where we need to be, if we never failed, we would have never got there.
Nah, man.
Because failure taught us, okay, this don't work.
This
won't work.
Right.
This don't work. I can't do it like this.
I remember Tyler Perry said he was slept in his car.
A lot of people slept in their car.
Steve Harvey slept in his car.
Yeah, failure.
The Rock said he had what, $5 left to his name?
$7, $7.
$7, man. $7. So that's a real shit from King Surge, yo. That's real. That's
and the humble part, you have to stay humble.
And I feel like that also too got to go into your kids, because it's like how most of us, we be like, damn, why like we want our kids to have our same grit, our same go get, but we keep them from the hustle.
Yeah.
We want them to have our same hustle, but we keep them. We shield them from the hustle, from all the grit. The times we didn't have nobody to go to, we had to thug it. But at the end of the day, they got us. Not that it's wrong, but at a certain point, some of us handicap our kids, and we fully shield them away from the shit we've been through. Yeah. We don't allow them room for failure. Yeah. And that's on multiple
as they get
levels.
older,
that's on multiple levels.
As they get older, that's when you tell them, start pointing them like to reality. Cause I do it to my kids.
I figure at least around like 9, 10, it should be about that time to point them to like, hey, look.
Cause you know the big ass Snicker bars. Yeah. We go to the store and buy them for Christmas. Me and my son were at the store with the wife, you know, and dog. And he's like, "Oh, it's so expensive." I was like, "No, it's not. How many bars is in there?" He's like, "It's like 20 something." I was like, "Take them out. How many you sell them for? You take them to school, sell them for like $3, $4. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Make that money back and that double that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because I'm not keeping away from that, but I was like, you got to think, like, because I did that. Even with the shoveling snow, how much you gonna shovel snow for? $5?
That's right. Hell yeah.
No. For a yard, we gotta do like $20.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That definitely even makes me think about giving my kids allowances, like
You
really
know what I'm saying?
constantly.
Yeah.
Like especially if I got
We
it.
giving them
Why
debit.
not?
We try to give
Yeah,
our kids
you know what I'm
debit
saying?
cards.
Yeah.
Like,
Put them on debit
like,
cards.
and you know what?
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's just say I don't scold them as much on if they just blow their money on dumb shit. You wanna know why? I'd rather them fail now and experience that. Like, damn, I'm broke for sure and got shit now. And be in their early 20s out on their own.
Dad, I
and
want
they don't know
to
that
get mom
concept.
something for Mother's Day, and I don't have no money. Can you
Our
loan
daughter
me some
bought
money?
stuff from Amazon.
Shit.
Like,
She could
yeah,
work that out.
we gotta really drill that concept into our future.
Well,
No,
like,
it's
okay,
just-
since you didn't tell
ourselves.
nobody,
Into ourselves.
you
Yeah.
didn't tell nobody, that's fine.
Stop.
but
Yeah. Stop
Haha,
trying to be
you
perfect.
have to pay for
you know what I'm
shipping.
saying?
You're
Yeah,
not
she
on the
paid for shipping
prime.
because she didn't tell us about it. She got Prime.
Oh
She
yeah.
paid for
No.
herself.
No. You gotta pay for shipping. No. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's her fault. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you owe me like $750.
That shit ain't
Shit
said.
ain't no joke.
Yeah. But that's some good shit.
it's
man.
dropping
That's-
knowledge with
That's
kids,
that's
man,
some
you know.
that's some real stuff right there. man.
That's that humble point. That humble.
For real. Something to feed the soul for y'all people out there, man.
I like it.
But we getting ready to wrap it up. It's
Appreciate
about that time.
Yeah.
You know, this your boy King Surge.
Yeah, man. I serve. It's your boy Six.
It's your boy Black Caesar, man. You know.
And we enjoy having y'all with us this evening, this good Sunday, man. And we hope y'all in a blessed space in life too.
Yeah.
You know. And y'all make sure, hey, if y'all want some gear, start putting in the orders now. 6,000. I mean, not that
Down in
too,
the post, yeah.
that too, but down in the post merch. You know what I'm
6,000
saying?
people,
All the shirts. We got white and black.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah.
And then also we got the 6,000 feet below. You know,
Yeah.
tune in to that
This
6,000
ain't
feet
out yet.
below.com.
You know what I mean? It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Still, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Also, too, we got one of our guys out here in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, in Colorado Springs, right here, the original.
The original blunt clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's this aluminum. This is a little
Yeah,
aluminum
it-
clip.
it's
You
high
clip it
tech.
on. You clip it.
Yeah.
If you want to be a little bougie, you don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the
Yeah.
fingers, especially my gorilla fingers. You know,
Right.
but you don't want somebody crushing up the blunts and things like that, man.
You get one of
Copy,
those.
copy one of these, man. The original ropes clip,
Yeah,
man.
look it up.
But
The original, the OG ropes clip.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Stores
that's
in Colorado
one,
Springs.
That's one of the sponsors, man. We got 2 sponsors. We're trying to get more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. So hit us
6,000
up.
feet below.
Hit us up and down in the post at
And-
Gmail if you want to get on. If you want us to interview you, down in the post at Gmail. And, you know, we'll see what's up.
Definitely.
All right, man.
Yeet.
Yeah, love y'all.
I'm high as shit, man. I'm high as a motherfucker.